Hello again.
Hi there.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
So fun. What have you been doing?
Feeding dogs and cats.
Oh, nice. Nice. What, Deborah, did you eat a little pizza?
Had one slice.
That's good. That's good. That should be fine for this workout. You should be fine. All right. I am host. We have Franklin with us today. He is our Get Set Up TA. So everyone can say thank you so much, Franklin. Okay. All right. Okay, ladies, since you've been with me for all the classes today, is there something, do you have a request? No. Susan, do you have a request?
No, I enjoy everything because everything's a challenge for me. So whatever you pick is good.
I love it. Babette, do you have a request for today? For strengthen and stretch with slow flow?
Just gentle with this.
What did you say?
Just be gentle, easy with us.
Oh, well, it's strengthen and stretch with slow flow. So we'll see how that goes. This is your third class too, Babette. I'm so proud of you. And Pam, amazing. All right. Oh gosh, look at Marva's background. That's a little bit glorious. Wow. All right. I will, as everybody is coming on. That was funny. Babette, you're so funny. All right. I'm going to share my screen. All right. Let's make that larger. There we go. Hi. I'm Christina, your guide for Strengthen and Stretch with Slow Flow. I'm from Long Beach, California. That's where I live. I am a certified yoga, meditation, spin instructor with a background in all of that. Basically, I'm really into health and wellness. I'm really into living our best lives, to being the healthiest version of ourselves so we can bring light and love into the world. So that's why I do what I do. And I love sharing it with all of you on this platform. I am clicking. Oops, hold on. One more. All right. Strengthen and stretch with slow flow. That's today's class. There are no bullet points underneath this title because this title says it all. It is everything that we do in this class. There's an option for weights. If you'd like to use weights in this class, that we have a weight portion in the class. You do not need weights to get the benefits from this class. We make sure that we are activated with or without weights. So you get the benefits without weights. So don't feel like you can't be here if you don't have weights. Sorry, you can't get out of it because of that. We make it accessible for everyone and we give options for all levels. So it's a really fun, great class. I'm happy you're all here. And I'm clicking. And I click too much. Everyone close their eyes. Here we go. At Get Set Up, we learn from each other. We truly do. It's an amazing platform. It's so inspiring and motivating, and just, it's amazing how we can come together in a virtual platform and really feel like we're a part of a community. I'm very grateful for that. So grateful for each one of you showing up. Having your cameras on does really help. It helps me get a pulse of the class, see if there are other modifications or cues that I need to make that I'm not making for your body. If you don't have your cameras on, that's okay. I just always invite everyone to unmute yourself if there is a question about something we are doing. And again, if something that I'm cueing does not work for your body, you are your ultimate guide, right? So don't do it. Just don't do it. do something else that feels good for your body. And then unmute yourself and ask me, Christina, my shoulder hurt when I did this, or my knee, what about my knee here? So please just always ask me questions. I love making modifications so that the pose meets you where you're at, right? You don't have to struggle to get into the pose. We bring the pose to you. That's what we're about here. If you'd like to receive a recording of this class, you can go to help@getsetup.io afterwards. We are live streaming. So everyone say, hey, live streamers. Hey, live streamers. Listen, we'd love to have you be a part of this virtual awesome yoga community live. So next time, register for a class and join us. And then you can ask questions and make requests for poses that you really enjoy. Get Set Up does not get paid to promote any specific products. And oh, hi, Charlotte. It's nice to see you pop in there. That's it for the slide spiel. Are there any medical issues, surgeries, recoveries, injuries, anything that I need to know to keep you safe for this class? Okay. Hi, Sandy. Hey, mate, Alma, Lynn, Debbie. So happy you're all here. Okay, so we will start on our mats in a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like. We will spend a few moments grounding into this present moment, into our mats and into our bodies. So however that looks for you on your mat, get comfortable, move the fleshy parts away from your sits bones. I will mute all, but you are always welcome to unmute yourself to ask questions. So come and sit on your mat. You can sit on a pillow or a blanket. I'm going to sit on a blanket here to elevate my glutes, to take the pressure off my hip flexors. If your knees land up here, no big deal. Put pillows or blankets under your knees. This is Sukhasana, easy pose. So we bring the easy to this pose, however we need to with props. Have your palms facing up. Sit up nice and tall here right away. This is my dog, Bella. I guess she wants to strengthen and stretch with slow flow as well. Good girl. Yes. And just start stacking your joints, rolling your shoulders back and down and doing a double chin back, bringing the neck in line with the spine right away, because this is strengthen. We're going to draw the navel into the spine. When we do this, we are engaging such deep core muscles here. It just looks like we're sitting here, right? But when we draw the navel into our spine, we're actually activating and strengthening the deepest part of our core muscles, which are so important for our health, for our balance and our strength. We'll gently close the lips in the lips and begin connecting to your Ujjayi breath, nostril breathing. Slow and deepen the breath. Feel the glutes on the mat. Release the hips. Roll the shoulders back and down a little bit more, opening up that chest. On your next inhale, energetically lift to the head off the neck, creating even more space in your cervical spine. Maybe you can feel that stretch in the top of the shoulders and the side of the neck. Just for a few breath cycles, just focus on your breath. Every inhale, lifting the head off the neck. Every exhale, maintaining the length as your shoulders roll back and down. Keeping your eyes closed. Just 30 seconds of silence, of awareness on your breath. Just notice how you feel. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Gently blink open your eyes. Bring those arms out wide. Walk those fingertips out. And even when they can't go any further, keep walking your fingertips. Activating the arms, the biceps, the forearms. And then pause in stillness. Slowly walk them back. Getting that stretch in the chest. Keep the navel engaged. Don't overarch the lower back. And then slowly walk them back out to the side. And then walk them forward all the way in front of you. My dog gets a little massage. And we walk them back out to the side. And then walk them back. Getting that awesome stretch in the front of the chest and the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Walk them back out to the side. Pause in stillness. Place the right palm on the mat. Slide it out. Inhale the left arm up and overhead. Pausing here, opening up that left shoulder, getting an awesome stretch in the left side body. Take a deep inhale, lift both arms up and overhead. Exhale, left palm down, slide it out to the left and bring that right arm overhead and reach and stretch and breathe. If the left elbow is bent, make sure it's bent facing to your body and not out back. We always want to stack our joints, keep them safe. Take an inhale, bring both arms up and overhead. Exhale, switch right hand down, slide it out, reach the left arm over. Inhale, lift up and overhead. Exhale, left hand comes down, slide and reach. Inhale, lift both hands, and then exhale, right. Slide and reach over. And then inhale, lift, and left hand comes down and stretch it out. Inhale, slowly bring both hands up and then come down. Palms are on your knees. You're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to move through seated cat and cow. So sitting up tall, core is engaged, neck is in line with the spine. You take an inhale. You arch the belly, lift the tailbone, the heart, and the gaze. Draw the belly button forward. And then you exhale, hollow the belly, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, coming into a seated cat pose. Inhale slowly through tallness into your seated cow pose. Exhale, slowly begin to roll the shoulders forward, doming the shoulders, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone, hollowing out that belly into cat. And inhale slowly into your cow. Do a few more of these at your own pace. Cat and cow poses, whether we're in tabletop or we're seated. Build strength, not only in our core, but in our internal organs. It builds mobility and flexibility along with strength in the muscles that support our spine. Mobility and flexibility in our spine, which is crucial. We're getting mobility and flexibility in our shoulders as well. And our hips are getting a little warm up here, a little release. So much goodness in these poses. And the next time you come into your cat pose, we will meet in a tall seated pose. Take your time getting there. When you're there, draw the knees in, uncross the ankles, hug the knees in, grow tall, rock side to side, always bringing awareness to the back and the hips. Pause in stillness, release the legs and shake them out. Okay, from here, I think I'm just gonna have my dog underneath me. From here, we're stacking our joints. The wrist creases are in line with the mat. The palms are spread wide and press between your thumb and your index finger. Bring the navel in towards the spine and keep the neck in line with the spine. Extend that right leg long and shift front and back. And pause in stillness. From here, I want you to inhale, draw the navel in and lift that right leg high. Ground into the right palm, engage that core and lift the left arm overhead, reaching the fingertips to the front of the room and pressing the heel into that imaginary wall, bird dog pose. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, slowly lower the palm, lower the knee. Take a moment and twirl that right wrist. Always loving on our wrists. Stack your joints. Take an inhale, extend that left leg back and shift front and back. And pause in stillness. Ground, press between the thumb and the index finger. Lift that left leg. Make sure the toes are reaching towards the mat so you're not externally rotating the hip. And then press between the thumb and the index finger of the left hand and reach the left arm overhead. The right fingertips reaching towards the front of the room. Keep drawing the navel into the spine. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, plant the hand, plant the knee, come into your version of child's pose and just sway side to side here. And then pause in stillness. Come back into your tabletop, stack the joints. So option to stay in tabletop. We're going to come into down dog, but you can stay right here in tabletop. If wherever you're going to go, press between the thumb and the index finger, rotate the inner elbows forward, move the shoulders away from the ears and draw the navel into the spine. This is your foundation for tabletop, down dog, plank, and something else that I'm not thinking of right now. If you're coming into down dog, tuck your toes and then exhale, slowly lift your hips up to the sky. Press into the thumb and the index finger, pushing the chest closer to your thighs. Bend into one knee and the other. If you're in tabletop, just shift the hips front, side to side. You're getting the benefits of the pose without compromising anything. Pause in stillness, press the heels into the mat and breathe here in your down dog. Activate the core. Rotate the inner elbows towards the ears. Imagine if I was in class with you walking around and I placed my hand between your shoulder blades and gently pushed your chest closer to your thighs, becoming more of the letter V. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Come into a forward fold and sway side to side, roll your wrists. Pausing in stillness here, just fold, allow the release to happen in the lower back. On next inhale, find your half lift, nice flat back, navel's in line with the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here in a tall, strong mountain pose. One more half sun salutation. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the knees tracking the second toe. Be very mindful here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. If you feel, pause here for a moment. If you feel the knees bobbing out or in, bring the big toes to touch in a space between the heel. Take a deep inhale, slowly lift yourself up. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. This time we plant the hands and we step that right foot back. We're coming to this runner's lunge. The back is flat. Great place for blocks, by the way. Right hip's forward, left hip is back. Scissor in those inner thighs. Always an option to drop the right knee. Everybody inhale and lift. Whether the right knee is dropped or not, you're getting the benefits if the right knee is dropped. It's okay. Pausing here in a high lunge. Keeping the hips neutral to the front of the room, bringing the tailbone down to meet the floor. And take a deep inhale. So today we worked on balancing in our yoga for beginners class that we just finished. So we're going to play a little bit more with our balance. We're going to push off the ball of the right foot, hinge forward, step that right foot up, and then step it back. Coming into a high lunge, move slowly. I know. We're going to hinge forward, push off the right foot, core is engaged, draw that right knee up, and then slowly lower it and draw it back down. We're just getting a benchmark of our balance. Again, we hinge forward, we come onto the toes of the right foot, we push off, we lift, and then we bring it back down. Awesome job. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, frame that left foot. Pausing here, take a deep inhale. Exhale, down dog, pedal it out. You can go in a tabletop and shift the hip side to side. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. Press the heels into the mat, pausing in stillness, engaging the quads, engaging the core, rotating those inner arms towards the ears. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Forward fold, just have the big toes touch space between the heels. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend those knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let's come into chair pose. So the glutes are back. We take a seat here. The big toes are touching. The knees are squeezing in. The navel is coming in towards your spine. Charlotte, big toes touch. Space between the heels. Have those big toes touching. Yes. Yes. Do you feel the difference in your knee joints? Now you have support. We take a deep inhale. We exhale, forward fold. Two more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Utkatasana, chair pose. Get the weight on the heels. Draw that navel into the spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Take a seat. Utkatasana. Yeah, strength building right here. Inner thighs, outer thighs, quads, core. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Step that left foot way back. Come into your runner's lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward. Scissor the inner thighs. Lift the core off of the thighs. And then slowly rise. And ground here. Make sure that that right knee is over or behind the ankle and it's tracking the second toe. Let's play with our balance. It's not taking ourselves too seriously, right? We're just going to inhale, begin to hinge forward, pivot onto the more of the ball of the left foot, draw that left foot up, that left knee, and then slowly draw it back. Ground, find a focal point, hinge forward, push, draw that right knee forward, and then slowly bring it back down. Amazing. Great job. One more time. Hinge, push up, whoops, lift that knee, and then slowly draw it back. Crescent pose, Anjali Asana. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, frame that right foot. Grounding here, take an inhale, press into the thumb and the index finger of your hands. Exhale, down dog. All right, my friends, from your down dog or tabletop, if you're in tabletop, stay in tabletop. If you're in down dog, take an inhale, start to come onto the tippy toes, shifting into your plank. Strengthen right here. We're in a plank, always an option to drop the knees. If you are in tabletop, just walk your hands forward and shift yourself forward. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, down dog. Take an inhale here. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands, forward fold, roll your wrists, sway side to side. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. Pause in stillness. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Pause here. Big toes touch, space between the heels. Squeeze those knees together. Oh, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, chair pose. Ooh, let's pause here. So navel is in. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Keep those knees. Make sure that one knee doesn't come out in front of the other. Take an inhale, navel into the spine. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Two more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center, chair pose. Ground into the heels. Draw the navel in. Shoulders are back and down. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, twist to the left, nice and slow. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. One more round. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Utkatasana. Pause here. Can you get your navel in a little closer? Can you squeeze the inner thighs in more? Can you get more weight on your heels? Take an inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. And we'll exhale, just prayer hands to heart center, I promise. From here, grab your weights. What you grabbing? If you got weights, grab them. We're going to come in and work through 1.5 goddess pose. So we're going to come into a straddle. The toes are going to reach the corners of the room. We're going to have our elbows glued to our waist. Even right here, don't move your arms, just activate those biceps. So when we take a bend in the knees, make sure they bend tracking the second toe. And when you bend down, let's see, come down a little bit. If your knees extend beyond your ankles, widen your stance. Yep, good, Susan, great. And we're going to come up into a bicep curl, and then we're lowering, and then we're coming up. And then we go all the way up. This is one. We exhale, come into goddess, and then we pulse, and then we come up. Charlotte, keep the elbows glued to the waist. Palms are forward. We exhale, bend the knees, begin a bicep curl right here. And then we lower and straighten just a little bit and come back down. That's 1/4 of a goddess. And then we come all the way up. We exhale, come into goddess bicep curl. Do a little pulse here and then inhale it up. So when we're doing this, your tailbone stays reaching the mat and those knees stay tracking. We have 3 more to do. Take a deep inhale, grow tall. Exhale, goddess pose, bicep curl, and then 1/4. And then we lift. And lower into goddess. Bounce it out here, nice with control, and come up. One more time. We take a full goddess and then 1/4 goddess, and then we lift up. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, pivot that right foot forward and then pivot onto the ball of the left foot. We're really playing with our balance today, I know. So I'm going to come forward so you can see. So from here, we're going to do little delts like this. We're going to lift the arms up, keep the shoulders down. So we do a tiny bend the left knee down a little bit more. We lift the arms up. We come up, we bring them down, we lift the arms. We tap and lift and drop. Tap and lift and drop. Everybody looks amazing. Have a nice bend in those elbows. We're going for 2 more. And pause here. Just have the hands down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, push off that left foot as you hinge forward and draw the left foot up. Coming into a nice balanced pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop it out, shake it out right here. All right. That was fun. Other side, we got goddess first though. Are we ready? So we squat down into a full goddess. We do a quarter goddess and then we come up. Have those toes reaching the corner of the room. Get those elbows glued to your body. Make sure those knees are tracking the second toe. Take a deep inhale, grow tall. Exhale, come into goddess. Bicep curl, quarter here. And then inhale, lift, bring the arms down. Goddess here, a quarter goddess. And come up. Breathing deeply, come down into goddess. Take a quarter goddess and then inhale it up. Come into your goddess, quarter goddess, and come up one more time. Drop it down into goddess, quarter goddess right here. Inhale it up. Awesome job. From here, we bring that left foot reaching forward and we pivot onto the ball of the right foot. We take an inhale here, something a little different. We're going to draw the arms back, palms facing up, hinge forward. Make sure that left hip is not poking out to the side. From here, we do tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale here. Exhale it out. Come back here. If you don't have weights, it's fine. You just keep the activation in the arms and do the work. If you have weights, and even if you don't, make sure you're not bending the wrist. The weights stay like this. We're not doing this and we're not lifting them up. They stay nice and flat like our back. All right. So from here, we'll take an inhale, we'll grow tall, shift that right hip forward, the left hip back. Take an inhale, begin to hinge just a little bit forward and draw the arms back. Palms are up. This time, we do tiny pulses with the weights or our hands together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it here. We breathe deeply. We take a deep inhale. We exhale, bring the arms down to the side. From here, engage the core, find a focal point, begin to hinge forward, push off the right foot and draw that right knee up. Whoops. Hold on to a piece of furniture or wall if you need to. Breathing deeply, take an inhale, exhale, drop it out, shake it out right here. Woo. Okay. For those of you who have been with me for all 3 classes today, hats off to you. We have been working so hard on balance and strength training. I'm so proud of you. And if this is your first class, I'm so proud of you. This is not an easy class. Guess what we're doing? We're going back to goddess. This time, make sure that tailbone's reaching down. This time, we're going to come down into full goddess and we'll do a quarter and a quarter and come up. Okay. So take a deep inhale, grow tall, tailbones reaching down towards the mat. Grow, grow, grow. On your exhale, come down into goddess and do a quarter and a quarter and rise slowly. Lower into goddess, bicep curl, quarter, quarter, and lift. And come in a goddess pose and quarter and lift slowly. We're going to move a little slower here. Bring yourself into goddess pose. Hang out here for a moment. Get those knees, look at those knees, open them up more over the toes. Everybody that I can see looks amazing. From here, we pulse it for a quarter goddess, pulse it for another quarter goddess, and then slowly draw yourself up. 2 more with that much intensity. Take a deep inhale, grow tall. Exhale into goddess. Just hang out here for a moment. Breathing deeply. Smile. Building strength is so fun. Are you ready? We're going to do quarter goddess, and then inhale, lift. Take a deep inhale, shake it out right here. Whew. All right. One last round with weights, optional, of course, always. And we're going to do it in our chair pose because that's the strengthen portion of it. So we got the slow flow that we've been doing. We got the stretching. That's our high lunges, nice stretching here, and holding chair pose, optional weights. That's the strengthening part. So the big toes are touching, space between the heels. Stand tall in your mountain pose, grow tall. Roll those shoulders back and down. Have the palms forward. And take a deep inhale through the nose. And when you exhale, slowly begin to come into your chair. The weight is on your heels. Draw those arms, bend those elbows. Take an inhale here and draw the elbows up and then down in front of you. And inhale them up and exhale them down. Inhale them up, have a bend in those elbows. Inhale them up. The more of a bend in the elbows, the safer our joints are. Bring them down, inhale them up, and then slowly exhale them down. 2 more, we're going to go slower. Inhale them up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower them down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're adding on, we're lifting for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping it down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw them back, palms up, and just hang out here in your chair pose. Take a deep inhale, exhale, slowly lift yourself up. Put the weights to the side. Okay, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but when you're in chair pose and you're working your weights, did you even notice you were in chair pose? Okay, our big toes are touching, space between the heels. We will inhale the arms up and overhead. And let's exhale, forward folds. 3 half sun salutations. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise slowly. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. 2 more. Inhale, slowly lift the arms up and overhead. Exhale, folds. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. 1 more, allowing time for the heart rate to come down. The arms are raised up. We exhale into a forward fold. We inhale, half lifts. We exhale, forward fold, knees are bent. Slowly rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Pause here in mountain pose with the eyes closed for a couple breath cycles. On your next inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, step the legs back, drop the knees, come into child's pose. So have the big toes touch, have as much of a space between the knees as you need, and then just allow your torso to drop over or between the thighs. Allow the elbows to drop out to the side, or allow the arms to lay long by the legs with the palms facing up. Your chin is tucked and your forehead is on the mat or a pillow or a blanket. If your glutes are lifted, that is okay. If it's not comfortable, you can put a pillow or a blanket between your feet to have support for your glutes. Wherever you land in your child's pose, close your eyes. Close your eyes and allow the lower back and the hips to release. Release the shoulders, allowing everything to just melt forward. Relax the muscles in your face. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Slowly draw the arms overhead, coming into an active child's pose, and gently sway side to side. If the forehead is on the mat, maybe give it a little massage by rocking your head back and forth gently. I need you to keep your eyes closed, pause in stillness, press the palms into the mat. Slowly walk the hands to the knees, eyes closed, and come off of your feet and onto your backs. Hug your knees into the chest. Just squeeze them in here in stillness. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Allow the shoulders to relax. And when it feels good, rock side to side if it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Squeeze those knees in, pause in stillness, take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower the legs long, bring the arms overhead. Reach, give yourself a nice big body stretch. Take a deep inhale here. And on your exhale, walk the feet to the left and then walk the hands to the left, coming into Banasana. Right here. Lift the left foot if it's comfortable and cross it over the right ankle. Close your eyes and breathe into your right side body. If you can allow the right shoulder to, or the right elbow to come onto the mat, that's great. If not, if that's not comfortable, you can actually bring the right arm down by the body if that's more comfortable for you. Yeah, just honor your shoulders. Breathe into this right side body expansion. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Uncross that ankle if you took it. Bring yourself back to a big body stretch. Shimmy side to side. Connect the small of the back to the mat and pause in stillness, and then walk the feet to the right and walk the hands to the right. Take care of your arms however you need, right? The arms can be lowered. You're still getting the left side body stretch. Option to lift the right foot and cross it over the left ankle, and just breathe deeply here. Staying just as you are, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Uncross the left ankle if you took it, and slowly come back to a full body stretch. One last full body stretch, 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 stretch. And then slowly bend into the knees, hug them into the chest in stillness. Squeeze them in. Feel the back pressed into the mat. Pausing here. Taking a deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly releasing down into your Shavasana. So here, the knees can be bent, walked out wide, and the knees splayed in. You can extend the legs long with the feet splayed out. Wherever you land, make sure the arms are out wide by the body, the palms facing up. Tuck your shoulder blades, tuck your chin, and make sure the small of your back is connected to the mat. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, release the shoulders down. Release all the muscles in your face, and just let go into your Shavasana for a few precious moments. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in the body. Roll the ankles and the wrists and wiggle the fingers and the toes. Slowly draw the knees into the chest, nice and slow. Hug them in stillness. And when you're ready, roll over to the most comfortable side, curled up into a tiny little ball. Taking your time, using the opposite palm, press it into the mat, lifting yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center. Slight bow of the forehead. In reverence to all you are thankful for on this thankful Thursday. Breathing in gratitude. Because what we appreciate appreciates. And may it be so. The divine light within me truly bows and honors to the divine light within you. Namaste. All right, my friends, we can unmute ourselves and have a communal namaste. Namaste. Thank
Namaste.
you all. Thank you. Did everybody get a good workout in? How did you like the balance, bringing the knee up?
I can't believe how much I've done yoga with you since I think you started with us and Get Set Up. And I can't believe the control I have in my core. Wow. Great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Babette,
I feel the same way. Yeah.
Babette, patience. Patience is a virtue, my friends. I think you're doing great. You keep showing up. I think you're harder on yourself than you need to be. Remember, we breathe in gratitude for where we are today, and we have no judgment, right? We appreciate where we're at today. You're able to come to your mat and practice. Babette, you've been with us for all 3 classes today. I say breathe in gratitude and let go of judgment. All of us need to do that. We need to speak to ourselves as kindly as we speak to others. So the mere fact that you've been here 3 times today, Babette, no, I want, if I could delete your comment, I would erase it. I'm erasing it from my mind. No, it does not stink. No. Babette, what I would like you to do now is, I would like you to put in the chat something positive about showing up. Babette. She's so sassy, Babette. Something positive, Babette, truly about yourself. I'm going to share my screens. I'm going to check my chat box when I'm done. All right, my friends. Here we go. Get Set Up loves to hear about your experience. You can go on social media and share. You can email Liz at getsetup.io. Here are some related classes to my classes. We have amazing fitness guides. I say this every class. If you try everyone out, these classes that I teach are, I think, the most challenging classes on the platform. And those other classes will totally, enhance your workout to have you come and show up stronger. So please try everyone out. Here are some of the other classes I teach. Tomorrow I teach stress and de-stress, tomorrow and Sunday. And then Monday, we just start right in on our classes. So excited about our schedule together. After class, you receive notes, you receive other classes that you might be interested in, and you receive an opportunity for feedback. I really appreciate all of your feedback. Thank you so very much. Get Set Up has created all these genres, all these avenues to invite your family and friends to over 500 classes that we offer a week for free. So you can do so on your calendar on your desktop. You can register. When you register for a class, you can copy the link and email it to them. And you can also send it to them on their mobile device. And oh, come on. I was so excited. I've been doing so good with that last slide. Me and that. Oh, there we go. All right. help@getsetup.io is your email. If you would like to host an interest group, if there's a class on the schedule that you would like to see that you don't already, if you want to request a recording of this class, and if there is an organization that you believe partners and aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving and enhancing the lives of older adults, please let us know at help@getsetup.io. We want to keep building our partnership so we can keep offering you everything you want and deserve. Oh, thank you, Babette. That's not about you though, Babette. Babette, I want you to put in the chat something you're thankful about for yourself. This is an exercise, Babette. A different kind of exercise than you're used to doing in class with me. I know. Nonetheless, a very important exercise.
There is, tomorrow at noon, there is a laughter yoga. It's not listed as laughter yoga. It's listed as mental health something, but the lady is actually laughter yoga.
Oh, see what I'm saying about Get Set Up? They're just amazing because people requested that they wanted laughter yoga. People requested they wanted Kundalini yoga. They requested they wanted Tai Chi yoga, and it's on the schedule. I am so impressed with this organization and so proud to be a part of it. It's incredible. Truly, your best interest is at the forefront of their minds and in their hearts. It's incredible. All the support they offer the TAs so that all the back end stuff is covered so we can just be 100% present for you is amazing. Babette, I'm still waiting for your chat. Still waiting for that exercise, Babette. Something you're thankful about for yourself. Actually, let's everybody who's still on, put it in the chat. What are you thankful for what's going on with you right now that you are thankful for? Please put it in the chat. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. And Franklin, thank you for all your technical support. I really appreciate you. And Yolanda, I absolutely love your picture there. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm looking up because I can see better here than there. Oh, wait, if I put glasses on, I can look here. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you, Babette. That's awesome. Yes, I am thankful I can still walk, right? We cannot take anything for granted because so many cannot walk. So many aren't even able to take these classes on Get Set Up's platform, right? And here you are, some of you showing up for all 3 of my classes today. Some people can't even show up. They can't even, this isn't even one class is not, they can't do it. So please, please, let's not take one thing for granted. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's so amazing. Yes, being able to get out of bed by yourself every morning. Yes, right. That is my thing. Like, this is why I chose. That's right. You just keep trying. This is why I chose. Nice. You're not corny, Lynn, at all. That is not corny. It's why I chose, after being a stay-at-home mom for 9 years. I could have gone back to hairdressing. I had my own business. I had a good thing going, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because what is important to me is living a long, strong, healthy life. I didn't want to be in a salon with chemicals. That wasn't where I was at anymore in my world. I didn't want to be tweaking my body. And then I had to really think, well, I'm totally into health and wellness. I'm totally into yoga. I'm totally into spinning. And so I just became an instructor. And because I want to live my whole life independent. I do not want my kids to have to worry about me falling. I don't want them to have to help me off a couch. No, I will be very cranky. Now, and listen, there are so many factors we don't have control of, right? We don't have control over a lot of things, but showing up for ourselves, building strength, that's something we have control of. So many other things, whatever will be, right? We can't control it, but we can control how we care for our bodies, minds, and our souls, because it's a package deal. All right, my friends, stretch and de-stress tomorrow. Great way to start our weekend, isn't it?
Yes.
All right.
is.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Babette, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I will see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yolanda.